Hi, good morning and welcome to meditation. Today is the 15th of November. I would like to meditate with you in 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 9. So we make it our goal to please him, whether we are at home in the body or away from it. He says that after have written in verse 8, we are confident, I say, and would prefer to be away from the body and at home with the Lord. There is this conflict here in Paul's lives and in our lives as well. We would like to be with the Lord, but we are very, very glad, we are happy to be here. Of course, if you're not going through persecution or through war or through a terrible time, it's pleasing to live in the southwest of France, near Spain, by the feet of the Pyrenees and at the coast. It is beautiful to live where you live. We are confident, Paul says, that and would prefer to be away from the body and at home with the Lord. But it is better to be with the Lord. But while we are here in this body, in this world, we should have as a goal to please him. To have a goal and to please him. I found the word to have a goal in Romans chapter, or the verb to have a goal. In Romans chapter 15, verse 20, it has always been my ambition. It is translated here as ambition, but it is the same word that Paul used in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 9, when he says, again, we make it our goal. And here he says, it is my ambition to preach the gospel where Christ was not known. There are things that you can only do while in this body, like to have faith or to preach the gospel, to announce Christ. You won't be needed when we're going to be with him in heaven. So that's the thing that we need to do here today. There are many people around us, even in our families, maybe in our churches as well, who don't know Christ. And we should make it as our goal to announce Christ, to share about Jesus, because this is going to make a big difference in people's lives in eternity. There are other things like eating foie gras or drinking a nice wine or going on holiday. Things like that are very pleasing, but they are going to stay here. I was reading yesterday on someone's Facebook, this person was saying the house you bought, you spent so much money buying this house, is going to be used by someone else when you leave. You're going to leave it behind. You're not going to take it with you. But there are things that you do in this body that are going to follow you into eternity. That's why Paul is saying, I want to please God while I am in this body. He's going to use the word pleasing, to please God, the verb to please God in Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. What is pleasing to God here is to offer ourselves to him in a living sacrifice, in a holocaust. It's a sacrifice entirely for God. So what Paul is telling the Romans here is that they should offer themselves to God entirely. And that's something that is extremely important why we are here. We cannot offer ourselves. There is no need. There won't be any need to offer ourselves to God when we are going to be with him. But when we offer ourselves to God here as a pleasing sacrifice, that makes a huge difference to our lives and to other people's lives as well. So let us live here pleasing God as we would please him if we were face to face with him, living in his presence. God bless you.